Now, expanding from this book, Asking It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So good. So welcome everyone. So let's move on. This is the process 8. It's the book of positive aspects. So good. So when to use this process? When positive emotion floats through you in response to a positive thought you're focusing upon, and you wish to ride the positive, good feeling wave longer. When you are aware that a subject that requires your consistent attention does not feel good, and you want to improve your vibration on that topic. When most subjects that you focus upon feel good to you, but there are few uncomfortable holdouts that you want to mold into a better feeling place. Current emotional set point range. This book of positive aspects will be of the most value to you when your emotional set point is ranging somewhere between 1. Joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation, and 10. Frustration, irritation, impatience. If you're not sure what your current emotional set point is, turn back to chapter 22 and scan the emotional guidance scale. To begin the process of the book of positive aspects, purchase a notebook that feels good when you hold it in your hands. Choose a pleasing color with a line that matches your writing style, with paper that allows your favorite pen to glide along comfortably, and which opens comfortably and lies flat. Because of the action that will involve in this process, not only is an improved degree of focus certain, but with the focus will come an increase in both your clarity and in your feeling of being alive. Now, on the cover of your notebook, write, "My book of positive aspects." It would be beneficial to set aside at least 20 minutes for this process on your first day. But after that, you could continue in smaller increments of time. However, you may discover the benefits of this process to be so rewarding, and the good feelings within the process so satisfying, that you may want to spend even more time at it. Next, at the top of the first page of your notebook, write a name or a brief description of someone or something that you always feel good about. It could be the name of your lovable cat, your best friend, or the person you are in love with. It could be the name of your favorite city or restaurant. And as you focus upon the name or title that you have written, ask yourself these questions. What do I like about you? Why do I love you so much? What are your positive aspects? Then gently and easily begin writing down the thoughts that come to you in response to your questions. Do not try to force these ideas, but let them flow easily through you onto your paper. Write as long as the thoughts flow, and then read what you have written and enjoy your own words. Now, turn next turn to the next page and write another name or title of someone or something that you feel good about. And then repeat the process until your 20 minutes has passed. You may discover, even during the first sitting, that you will have managed to activate within yourself such a powerful vibration of appreciation and well-being that ideas of other names or titles for your book of positive aspects will continue to flow to you, And when they do, take the time, if you can, to enter those titles are at the top of the pages in your book. If you feel you have the time to ask the questions, what do I like? What do I like about you? Why do I love you so much? And what are your positive aspects? Then do so at that time. If not, wait until tomorrow, when you will begin the process again. The more positive aspects you search for, the more you are going to find. And the more positive aspects you find, the more you will search for more. In the process, you will activate within yourself a high vibration of well being, which matches who you really are. And you will feel wonderful and even better. This vibration will become so practiced that it will become your dominant vibration, and all aspects of your experience will now begin to reflect this higher vibration. As soon as your notebook is filled, you will probably find yourself eager to purchase another and another, for there is a true power of focus in the experience of writing, and there is a true power of connecting to your own source energy in the experience of writing things that feel good when you write them. The benefits of this process will be many. You will feel wonderful during the process. Your point of attraction will continue to improve, no matter how good it is now. Your relationship with each subject that you write about will become richer and more satisfying, and the law of attraction will deliver even more wonderful people, places, experiences, and things for you to enjoy. Abraham, speak to us more about the book of positive aspects. Imagine a beautiful city, not a big city, but a perfect city. The traffic flows nicely. There are beautiful points of interest. Living and working in the city is a wonderful experience. As you think about this city, as we have described it to you, you may be thinking, I could live there happily ever after. Oh, but there's one little thing we forgot to mention. There is a very deep pothole on 6th Avenue. Now, if you were to focus on the positive aspects of the city, it is our expectation that if you were to live in this city, you will live happily ever after. Most people have not been introduced to their life by someone who has pointing out the positive aspects of it. Instead, most have been introduced more often by someone saying, watch out for the pothole on the 6th Avenue. And so, because of the negative orientation that surrounds them, most are consumed by the pothole. Let us say that someone has been declared terminally ill. Her doctor has given her a death sentence, and yet the majority of her body, over 99% of it, is at this magical city. It is functioning well. All the arteries of traffic are working very well. It is just that because of the attention the doctor has given it, she is now giving her full attention to the pothole until it will eventually consume her city. Remove your attention from the city's potholes. As I focus upon what I want, I feel good. I focus upon lack of what I want, I feel bad. So let's take a little let's take it a little further. Can you focus upon more than one thing at a time? You cannot. Can you focus upon more than Can you feel more than one way at a time? Can you feel good and bad at the same time? You cannot. And so it is not logical, for it certainly falls within the guidelines of the law of attraction, that if you are focusing upon what you do want, you cannot at the same time be focusing upon what you do not want. And if when you focus upon what you want, you will feel good. And if when you feel good, you will be in the positive mode of attraction, then would not your most important work be to look for the positive aspects of all things, to look for the parts of all the things that are uplifting to you, and to get your attention off of the potholes. Sometimes, when first learning about deliberate creation, our physical friends will worry. They are afraid that every negative thought they think is going to reach out into the cosmos and bring some monster into their experience. We want to ease your fear by reminding you that you are living the balance of your thought. So it requires quite a bit of thought about something before it will manifest in your experience. But as a people who have lived in a society that is predominantly oriented toward criticism and to what is wrong, always wanting to face the facts, you have become those, even in your individual thoughts, who predominantly worry rather than predominantly know that all is well. We want to encourage you to give more of your attention to what makes you feel good, not something so radical that you must control every thought. Just make a decision that you will look for what you want to see. It is not a difficult decision to make, but it can make a big difference in what you bring into your experience. Give attention to what feels good. Something that is reality seems like it deserves your attention. It's true, after all, it's true. Shouldn't I document it? Shouldn't I count on it? Shouldn't I count it? Shouldn't I make the statistic of it? Shouldn't I tell others about it? Shouldn't I warn my children about it? Shouldn't we beat the drum of these things that we do not want because they are reality, and therefore make them more reality? And we ask, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why not look out into the database of creation and selectively sift the reality that you want to replicate and beat those drums? And your answer is never a good enough one. It is. We do it because it's a reality. We do it because somebody else did it. Somebody else did it. If we were standing in your physical shoes, yeah, if we were standing in your physical shoes, we would not let the reality of something be our basis for attention. We will let the feeling vibration of it be our basis. So we would start saying to anyone who was interested in knowing what we were about, if it feels good, I give it my full attention. If it doesn't, I don't look at it at all. And you know what they'll say to you? You should face reality. So answer back. I do. I do it all the time. I just become a more selective sifter of the reality that I face. Because I begun to discover that whatever reality I'm facing, whatever reality I'm talking about, thinking about, remembering, regurgitating, what was the word again? Regurgitating. I didn't really know. It's a good word. It's like you repeat it over and over again. Regurgitate. Yeah, it's good. Whatever reality I'm making statistic of, whatever reality I'm holding for very long in my vibration, becomes my own reality. And I become particular about the reality that I replicate in my experience because I discovered that I can create reality. I can create reality. I can create reality. And I can choose the reality that I'm creating. Oh, we love saying that to you. You are creators, and you can create anything that you want. But there's a better way of saying it. You can and will create anything that you are giving your attention to. Wherever you go, you will be there too. Jerry and Esther had begun wherever you go. You will be there too. Jerry and Esther have been giving workshops at a hotel in Austin, Texas, which seemed to regularly forget that they were coming. Even thought contracts had been signed and Esther had called on the day of arrival to confirm. When they got there, the sweet girl behind the desk always acted surprised, and then there was always a scurry to get things ready for their workshop. Esther said to us, maybe we should find another hotel. And we say that is one way of going about it. But it is our expectation that whenever you go, you will take yourself with you, for you take your vibrational habits and patterns with you everywhere you go. So we told them to buy a notebook, and across the front of it, in bold letters, write My Book of Positive Aspects, and then turn to the first page and write Positive Aspects of South Park Hotel in Austin. So Esther began to write. It is a beautiful facility. It is well situated, very easy access to the interstate, and easy to give directions to. The parking lot is adequate and convenient. Our room is always very clean. There are many sizes of rooms, so we can accommodate whatever size group will be attending. And as she made these entries, she found herself wondering why she had ever considered finding a new hotel. In other words, her attention to the positive aspects put her in such a mode of feeling good about this hotel that it is all now knowing she cannot attract anything that is not good from that hotel. In other words, she took her attention, by virtue of her deliberate writing in this book, off of the pothole. Is it inspiration or is it motivation? You can look at this in two different ways. If I do such and such, these good things will happen. Or if I don't do such and such, these bad things will happen. The first inspires you to action from a positive place. The second motivates you to action from a negative place. Your book of positive aspects will put you more and more in the position of attracting by virtue of your inspired positive feeling, whatever you desire. Yeah. This is good. You can look this in two different ways. If I do such and such, these good things will happen. Inspiration. So good. How much time do we have left? Let's say in 50 minutes. So let's take a 50 minute to write a positive aspect, right? You know, it's very nice. You find a book, a great notebook, like I am here, having this notebook. Tune in, tapped in, turn on. I bought it from the Abraham-Hicks site, from Abraham-Hicks.com. And you can write something on the top of the paper. The book of positive aspects. Now, do a little bit of process about this. It's wonderful. Happy beautiful day to every one of you. Who's here? We have Jen, we have Scott, we have Pauline, and we have Rosemary, and we have Trisha. Hi, Trisha, and Besnick. Hi, everyone. So good to be here. So good to have you here, and so good to co-create together. So good. So now, just writing things down. Positive aspects. Positive aspects about what? Positive aspects. Writing here. Taking some time. White paper, blue pen. That feels good. I like blue, so blue is my favorite, one of my favorite colors. So it's very nice. It feels good to write with a blue pen. Positive aspects. This is fun. Book of positive aspects. So, what do I like? So, and when they do, take a time you can to enter those titles at the top of the other pages in your book. If you feel you have the time to ask the questions, what do I like about you? Why do I love you so much? And what are your positive aspects? Let's see. So it says it will be beneficial to set aside at least 20 minutes. We have some time here, like, okay, 10 minutes now, but if you want to finish with this Facebook Live, you can continue to do this process. It's wonderful. So to begin the process of the book of positive aspect, purchase a notebook that feels good when you do hold it in your hands. Choose a pleasing color. So I'm having the color blue, with a line with that matches your writing style, with paper that allows your favorite pen to glide along comfortably and which opens comfortably and lies flat. Because of the action that will be involved in this process, not only is an improved degree of focus certain, but with the focus will come an increase in both your clarity and in your feeling of being alive. Now, on the cover of your notebook, write my book of positive aspects. My book of positive aspects. And then it will be beneficial to set aside at least 20 minutes for this process on your first day. But after that, you could continue in smaller increments of time. However, you may discover the benefits of this process to be so rewarding and a good feeling within the process so satisfying that you may want to spend even more time in it. Next, at the top of this page of your notebook, write the name of a or a brief description of someone or something that you always feel good about. It could be the name of your lovable cat, Jen, Max. So that's so wonderful. Your best friend, or the person you are in love with. It could be the name of your favorite city or restaurant. And as you focus upon the name or title that you have written, ask yourself these questions. What do I like about you? Why do I love you so much? What are your positive aspects? So I will write now, for just giving a beautiful example, I will write Best Life Creation Society. Positive aspects. Best Life Creation Society. Now I'm writing Best Life Creation Society. Best Life Creation Society is this company that I'm now doing this Facebook Live. It's so wonderful. So, what do I love about Best Life Creation Society? I love that everyone is so inspiring. Let's see, what do I like about Best Life Creation Society? I love that everyone in Best Life is so inspiring. Yeah, they are. Best Life is so inspiring. Everyone uplift each other, everyone support each other, everyone listening with their heart. No, so I've been writing some of them, but I can just give examples and those just share. So what do I love about Best Life Creation Society? So no, I love that everyone is flowing forward, not looking back. If there's something happening, a contrast, everyone always looking forward, looking for the positive aspects, looking for those things that feels good now, being focusing on that. I love that. I love that is something that energy with the best time is always a forward, moving forward energy to feel better and better and better. That's something I love about Best Time Creation Society. It is wonderful. It is fantastic. what do you like about best life creation? I like that there is differences. There is differences thing you can learn. There's difference like you're having the Tech Tuesday as today with Tammy Brown. You know, there are different things you can learn, different new skills. Energy work we have, you know, beautiful Tracy with his energy work and the freedom release method. Super Dave, always very clarifying with his energy and having good examples and giving a lot of clarity. You know, with Janetta, with this thankfulness, how important, you know, to appreciate. You know, what an amazing thing. You know, have differences. You know, the power of appreciation. You have different people with different things they love to share about, different topics. That's so valuable for, you know, tuning into the vibration of and feeling it for ourselves. And so many things. You know, I love best stuff, and everyone, it feels always so good to be in a space with the classes and with when people share just the energy of it, the vibration. It feels so alive, so good. Just sitting and listening with all this inspiration that comes through. You know, when people share things, it's wonderful. Why do I love Best Life Creations so much? Because it's just some pure low source energy straight through. Just like an energy, just it feels so good. It just feels so good to be a part of a company that's having an intention for just uplift and support everything from who we really are, and to deliver that message to everyone who's want to listen, who are in the vibrational match to it. So wonderful. And I love them so much because there is so much. There's just inspiring people, just loving, caring, sharing, good people, and always looking the best in each other. We're always feeling our own alignments. You know. I feeling my alignment, everyone feeling, and just understand that we all having them. We all are our own creators in our own reality, and that we support and uplift that energy to create our own reality in the way that feels best to ourselves. That's something I love about best life, you know, to getting into the vibration of be, do, and have anything and everything I desire for, to tuning into that. So wonderful. And what are your are the positive aspects about best? There is so many positive aspects. There is seminars, there is events. We sometimes become we've been on Abraham-Hicks workshop together, and then have the seminar after the Abraham-Hicks workshop, and it's just like clarifying what you've been hearing, and it's been a wonderful experience. I remember last year I was twice with Best Life with the Abraham-Hicks workshop. So wonderful, so many beautiful sharings, and just spending time together. We didn't have to say so much, we were sitting in our own alignment, feeling our own vibration and feeling good, and just share openly about anything and everything. There was just like a wonderful, and it's just a wonderful energy, you know. That was like a there's so much positive aspects with Best Life. You know, come together, share things together. There is people all over the world. There is people with do all different things. They're having their things that they good at. You know, they develop and they share. So, and I love that we are all in this together. We're all in this together. That kind of energy, just a feeling that we are all in this together, and yes, we are supported and uplifted always. You know, I always feeling supported and uplifted and inspired in to be a part of Best Life Creation Society. You know, beautiful Best Life leader Jen, so amazing. You know, do this thing with Abraham and with the Best Life now. I'm gonna have one today, Tuesday. We have it on the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's wonderful, wonderful experience, and with yeah, everyone have something special to share in Best Life, each and one of. And I think the whole humanity, you know, if you can come to a place to see that in all, you know, when you look at the positive aspects, it's like we are all in this together. I can see that in everyone, you know, not only in Best Life. I can see it in my family, I can see it in my friends, I can see it in the places that surrounds me. I can see things that, you know, everything's lining up for me to just tune into the vibration of feel good anytime, anywhere. That I understand that. You know, I learned that through myself, you know, for practicing the vibration, writing things down, segment intending. That's what's inspiration from best life, segment intending, writing things down before I do something, what kind of feeling one I want to feel before I do that. Like when I'm running outside, I love the feeling of being energized, love the feeling of feeling the forward focused and being in the now, feeling the flow. I love the feeling of the flow, and those things, it's best life inspiration, that comes forth to me, that I attracted into my life and now using every day. The writing of the appreciation, so wonderful. Just sitting down and writing appreciation. What do I appreciate? Appreciate this, appreciate this, and that, and feeling that appreciation. And then I feel more for appreciate more, and because it feels so good just to appreciate, it feels so good to just feels so good to just feel good, and to appreciate it always feels good to come to that space. And what else? What else? There's so many things. Now with all of these games, now from the asking is given, now wonderful tools, the prosperity game. Today I'm going to use the $6,000, writing down and like what I'm going to use this 6,000. Now today I have $6,000 to use. Tomorrow is seven. Those games, I just love these playful games, that vibrational games that feel so good. I love that things are lining up for me. I love that when I'm saying that everything works out fine for me, and I feel that is how the life unfolds. I love that. I love that I am the creator of my own reality. And then when I'm lining up with the vibration of what I'm speaking, not only it's like I'm speaking the words, but the words I'm speaking, it's aligning up with the feeling from what I'm speaking. So wonderful. And all this inspiration and all of these things has been coming from Best Life. Many of those, when I come back to Best Life, I get more into Abraham and learning these new things. And I appreciate Best Life so much, because many things have changed since I get back to Best Life. Getting into Best Life and to share those things, what I share now, it's just love it so much every day, just sharing different things and doing different practice with you guys, and to meditate with all this meditation, and so good, so wonderful. So yeah, Best Life, I love you. I love Best Life. I love everyone in Best Life. I love all the people in Best Life. I love all the intention in Best Life, the purpose. I love everything in Best Life. Is amazing. I cannot put words on it, but it feels yeah, so good. So there you go. You can writing a thing list, put in things, when you write stuff, it can be a family member, anything, and you say, what do I like about you, if that the person, and you say, and then why do I love you so much, and you start writing things down, finding things that you love about that person, and what are your positive aspects, what is that person that's so inspiring with that person, what you feel so good about with that person, and you start looking at those things in people, and you will feel so good and feel better and better, and you will understand that this is a beautiful process, and it has changed your point of attraction, or how what you are now attracting from each positive aspect you are writing down. It will change, it will shift. When your vibration shift, your point of attraction shift. So beautiful. So love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day, and I see you tomorrow. This is so good. More to come.